It's been a day since Phil's premiere streams of Callisto Protocol, the Callisto Protocol. And I heard from some bluebirds that I might have missed an interesting segment in his pre-stream regarding the game. So, I'm going to be doing a live, on-demand, cold turkey, as Phil would call it, react to this segment. However long it is. But yeah, mostly because I've been playing Callisto, so maybe that will help me add to the conversation. It looks like Phil is a little bit ahead of me based on like a really quick scrub through his stream from last night. And in my defense, I was exhausted after work yesterday, and I couldn't think out of a paper bag. So I ended up like going in circles at one point. But I'm not watching video guides, which I'm pretty sure Phil's doing for this game. He very clearly did it for Metroid Dread. There's no way he's not doing it for like all of these games. Anything to get them off the conveyor belt, you know? So without making this tangent too long, my current opinion, like 4 hours into Callisto, is that I don't really recommend it because of its combat. And for me, the main issue is that, like, Callisto does a really good job with the survival aspect of survival horror. Ammo has been extremely scarce for me, even on medium. But the problem is that Callisto, like, consequently, it leans too heavily into its melee combat to make up for that lack of ammo. But it's, like, bare bones to me. I've been trying to come up with some good analogies to, like, help out people who haven't or won't be playing the game. But it's like, even after, like, I haven't fully upgraded Jacob's Baton, but reading the upgrades, it seems like I only have either a jab or charged jab from, like, Super Smash Brothers. And, like, that's the full extent to my to my attacks. Like, the melee feels like a secondary ability to, like, round out a character's arsenal, not be the primary way that you fight and survive against enemies. So, like, that is really pissing me off. So, you know, story's fine, visuals, fantastic, you know, quality that I would expect from these devs. Their facial rigs and animations continue to just astound me. Like, they have just been amazing since Dead Space 2. But I think that's enough preamble to get us started. Take it away, Phil. Oh, actually, okay, one more thing. I think I have skipped the parts where he's writing his diary entry about what happened in the game. I don't need a Cliff Notes summary, Phil. I want you to talk about your opinion, okay? Thanks.
Who knows, right? And that's kind of where we are in the game. 5 hours.
Oh, also, his archives are not uploaded at this moment. So, at least I don't think. You know what? It might have been out of order. I didn't check very hard. I didn't see the pre-stream on his channel. We're going through raw DDM. That's the point. DDM's computer seems to be having some issues encoding this past week, so you're going to see freeze frames. I just want you to know, I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
Hours in. That's a good plot to me. Like, that's interesting. I'm intrigued. I want to keep playing to find out what's going to happen in this plot.
Plot is mid-tier right now.
So far. Admittedly,
it's whatever.
The first hour is quite slow. In the first hour, it's just about, oh, you've been freed from your cell and you're trying to survive. After that, once you start getting into plot elements, the game starts getting a lot better.
It's a
So you do have to
average
get past
plot.
that initial, maybe introductory section to really understand how good it gets. Okay.
I'm 4 hours in and I still feel like it needs to pick up a bit more. But yes, there's the walking sim portion, quote unquote. Sorry for the cringe. But yeah, that very beginning, like, before you get your gun segment, before you get your baton segment, like, that was rough. That dragged on too long. Anyways.
Okay. Now, what I'm seeing a lot of people say, all right, is that the game is not scary. The game is gory. The game is challenging, but the game is not scary. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, I guess the question is, what do you find scary? Because
wow. How
quality content.
Amazing.
That's subjective. That's an objective judgment. Everyone
Okay, bro.
thinks that something is different that's scary. You know what I'm saying? So,
Lim.
I had to ban someone because they were apparently posting fucking story spoilers. He's an idiot.
Okay,
So I had to fucking
dude.
ban him. Yeah.
It's
I think
not
there was
that
just
big a
spoiler.
story.
I didn't really read it. I saw a big paragraph and there was just a couple names. I was like, oh, okay, ban. Fucking idiot.
Okay, dude.
So anyway, so I hope you didn't read that. Because I didn't. I saw a bunch of gibberish. I was
Can you?
like,
Okay,
bye.
Phil, you're stalling more than me. Hurry up.
Okay, so continuing on. The thing that is scary about the game, in my opinion, okay, is at any moment you can turn a corner and it seems like you're safe, right?
Breaking news. It's a survival horror game.
Right? But you're not. Okay, and here's what I mean by that.
What do you mean?
Perfect example would be yesterday, near the end of my stream. I walk into a room in the botanical gardens, okay?
Oh, he's
Everything
already
seems
at the
fine.
habitat? Damn, bro.
I hear nothing, see nothing, everything seems good. But there's a bunch of smoke in front of me, and I'm like, oh boy. So there's an item sitting like right here on a box.
The most obvious
next to the
jump scare setup?
Okay, all right. So obviously there's going to be some kind of a trick here. So I'm walking forward towards the smoke. I can't see anything.
So you knew
All
you
of a
wouldn't
sudden,
be
when I want
safe.
to grab the item. Roar, you hear a monster lunging. Okay, I backstep. Here comes the monster. It's coming at me. I'm like, all right, what can I do?
Yo,
So I
this
grab him, I
segment
throw him against the wall,
sucks.
I'm beating him with my stick. All of a sudden, another monster came out of the smoke. Oh, shit. So I
Two?
gotta kill this one quick. So I'm trying to kill him quick. I do. I turn to kill the other one. I grab him. There's a third monster, and this one is the spitter. This is the one that
Whoa,
can hit you
baby,
from a
it's a
distance,
triple.
Okay? It's also a tank. So,
Okay.
now what do I do? So I'm trying to kill the one. The other one's coming out. I'm trying to fight two at once. I'm dead. All right? That's scary to me. Why? Because you didn't know what was coming. It was an air.
It was a shiny thing. And then there were enemies, but then there were two, but then there were three. Whoa!
Air of mystery, an air of, scary. At any moment, you could go around a corner in Callisto Protocol, and you don't know if you're facing 1, 2, 5 enemies. You don't know if it's a situation where you can survive head up, or if you have to be strategic.
Oh, dude, head up. Dude, head up came back as the word of the day. Hell yeah. I love that. That's a phrase he started using when he was playing Elden Ring, and he realized that if he said, I want to play Elden Ring legit, it would insult his audience. So he's like, I just want to fight Malenia, head up! It's so good.
To retreat, and then fight them, like try to lure them into another room. Some of the rooms have traps where like spiked walls where you can use the grip, which is the telekinesis power
You know
in
what?
this game,
I like
to
this.
grab an enemy and just
I like these
stick
freeze
into the wall.
frames.
That's an instant kill.
Thank
That's an
you,
easy way to
DDM.
instantly kill an enemy. Of course, you can only grab maybe 2 to 3 enemies tops before you run out of energy for your grip, and now you got to fight with your hand-to-hand combat or your guns. So to me, that's kind of the scary element, is you don't know what you're going to find around any particular corner. And now
Bro.
the game has a new enemy type, and yes, this is a minor spoiler, but I'm pretty sure you guys knew there would be a variety of enemies in the game.
Is it a tank?
There's an enemy that looks like a normal enemy. As you start to hit it and fight it, all
Crimson
of a sudden,
Head?
tentacles
Tentacle.
rip out of its body. This is a mutator, and this is the tougher kind of enemy in the game. Now,
A Plagas?
option number 1 is to try to shoot the tentacles. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty difficult. Okay. Option number 2 is to try to beat the shit out of that enemy before it mutates. I've tried it a few times. I think I've only done it once. The other times I tried, it just kept mutating and it beat me and then got superpowered and I got owned. The third option, which seems to be the best option.
We're getting gameplay cliff notes.
Somewhere and then try to unload on it however you can, whether it's your shotgun, whether it's just stomping, whether it's beating it, because once it's kind of thrown, it's stunned, and it gives you.
Is there a second gun I missed? Crap. I only got one gun, but it doesn't matter because there's no ammo.
Extra time before it mutates. Now, in general, when I know that there's a mutator...
Leave it to me. I'm sorry. Leave it to me to miss a weapon upgrade in a hallway sim. I almost did that in RE8 with the sniper. And, like, that face right there accurately depicts how my soul felt when I realized that.
/ tentacle monster coming up.
There's a reason why streaming is a hobby for me, kids.
I try to use my environment, stick it on the wall, or in one case, I knew one was coming, and I had a gas canister. I blew it up, and once it blew it up, you know, it didn't matter that it was mutating, it was dead. Okay? So, you gotta be tricky. That's the thing about this game.
You gotta be sneaky.
The thing that
you
I
gotta
feel
be quick.
Most people are complaining about the game when it comes to the gameplay elements.
Sorry, I'm making an obscure
the
reference.
Melee combat, okay? Let's address the melee combat in Callisto Protocol. At the beginning
Please
of the game,
do.
it's all you have.
Yeah.
Right? How does it work? Well, at any moment, an enemy's coming at you. When an enemy attacks, all you have to do is be holding either left or right on your thumbstick, and your guy will die.
Can you show the controller?
Some enemies only attack once, some attack twice.
That's great.
I think in one case, I did find one that attacked 3 times. So what you gotta do is dodge, and if a second attack is coming, swap from left to right.
Aw, damn
left,
it, Raw DDM.
You'll bob and weave the other way.
Oh, we got the chair
now
squeaks.
The enemy is open for a combo. And you can usually hit it twice. If you buy the upgrade like I did, I have a 3-hit combo, so I can hit it up to 3 times.
Okay, so there are combos. That's good.
If you have a gun, the game gives you an option. Would you like to do a follow-up hit that's a gunshot to a weak point? That's your call. You don't have to do it. But, you know, as you get more and more ammo in the game, it probably does make sense to start using those. So essentially, it's dodge, dodge, 1, 2, 3, shoot. Dodge, dodge, 1, 2, 3, shoot. That's the combat system in the game. Now the problem
that kind of sucks.
It only works usually against 1 enemy at a time. If you're fighting 2 at a time, you can't really keep dodging 2 guys at once. And once you start attacking one, you might accidentally start swinging at the other. That's happened to me a few times. There's 2.
Yeah, it's bad.
I'm like 1, 2, oh shit, 1, 2, and now the combo's getting stuttered.
It's so weird. It's legit like the reverse of pre-patch DMC reboot. Cause like before the special edition or whatever, there was no targeting option. You were just forced to like fight enemies just without it, even though every single Devil May Cry before it had it. Even 2 has the auto target. Like, goddamn. So this is like the opposite, where it's like you're being forced to be targeting something, and it's awful. So I don't go on a tangent. It's awful.
It's not working properly. So
no, it's working as intended. It sucks.
You want to be fighting these guys one-on-one.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You want to be separating them.
Yeah.
Using your tools.
It's kind of hard.
Yes,
your tools
is quite slow because it's all this melee combat based. But once you
the combat being slow isn't my problem.
Start getting weapons like the handgun. There's an optional weapon, the shotgun. It's completely optional. You can miss it. All right. And I almost did because I didn't know it was an optional area. And I said, well, you know what?
I'm sure you knew it was there.
I found the schematic for the shotgun, which is way better than the handgun. Okay. So, you know, once you start getting these weapons, now you have more options. And then once you get the grip, that's the power glove, I call it, because it looks like the power glove from Nintendo.
I got the drip really with my grip.
Telekinetic abilities from Dead Space. Now is when the game really becomes what it's supposed to be. Because now you have 3 options. Melee, guns, telekinesis.
Yeah.
And now, and what I've done, at least in my playthrough, I don't know, because again, this game has many ways to play it.
Okay.
You can upgrade your melee, you can upgrade your guns, you can upgrade your grip. I've upgraded the grip twice already, which, by the way, is not easy in this game. The credits are very scarce. You know, most enemies are dropping 10 credits a piece. Well, guess what?
I'm so sorry.
Upgrade, 900 for a medium upgrade, 2,700 credits for the highest level upgrade. So these are not easy, okay, at all. These are hard to get and hard to do. You got to really save up and really manage everything in order to be able to get the better upgrades. So upgrading my grip, now I have a grip that allows me not only to grab an enemy but throw them for big force and do big damage. plus insta-kill if you hit them against like a wall that has spikes on it and stuff. And I've done this in many different parts of the game. There was one room with a bunch of gears. I just kept throwing enemies into the gears. They would just turn into mulch. And you just stick them on the wall, then you can fight the other ones, right? It's pretty neat, actually. It's a good mechanic. I like it.
It's easy to cheese with.
Now that I have the 3 things to alternate, I'm doing, oh, okay, dodge, dodge, combo, shoot. Oh, here's another one, grab, toss. Oh, dodge, combo, shoot, grab, toss. Pull out
it's not very deep.
Ba-doom, take them down. Stomp.
Wow.
By the way, another critical thing about the game, you gotta stomp. When you kill an enemy that's mutated, stomp
one
the shit
item
out of it, and that's how you get items. So you just want
one item.
Stomp fast, do gore squirting everywhere.
2 bullets.
It's very fun. Turn them into jello and take all their items out of their dead bodies, okay?
They don't seem to break apart in the same way they do in Dead Space, which really disappointed me.
Once you get the pattern down and you understand how it works,
it's a basic bitch.
Rewarding.
It is such a basic bitch pattern, dude.
To be played, and you're gonna die a bunch, and that's fine. You die. Now
okay.
You know what's in that room. Now you plan for what's in that room. You go in there. You try a strategy. Did it work? No.
Thank you for telling me how video games work.
And yes, I've died a bunch, but at least I'm making progress.
Man, dude, I've been playing before Callisto. I've been playing Pokemon Colosseum, and like you go and you fight a trainer, and like you know what the trainer uses at that point, and then you like fight them and you learn what their abilities are. So like if your Pokemon all die, it's okay because you know what the trainer. Wow.
You know, I'm not getting stuck on anything too particularly. What I find hilarious.
Are we at the point?
Hilarious.
Clap, clap.
Reviews and
Why?
The content creators who are basically panning the game. All right.
Yeah.
So let's address each of these points one by one. Okay.
That's what I'm here for.
Number 1, the game is too outdated. Okay. Too outdated. Now I want you to think about modern survival horror.
Good face.
Most modern survival horror games are
mechanical-wise,
first-person survival games. Most first-person horror games don't even have combat anymore. Right?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah, thanks for giving RE8 the Game of the Year award, by the way. I really loved 75% of my gameplay just walking. Is great.
Oh, you're gonna run and hide from a villain that you can't even fight.
Also, the perspective is not the problem with Callisto, but I might be jumping ahead. Excuse me.
You solve a bunch of fucking puzzles and read logs, and then you're on to the next room where you sneak around again. That's kind of like modern horror now. And
that's what Callisto's doing.
Feel like that? Fuck no.
Yeah? Whoa.
Oh, you're gonna run and hide from a villain that you can't even fight. Then you solve a bunch of fucking puzzles and read logs, and then you're on to the next room where you sneak around again.
Those last 2 are literally in the first 4 hours of Callisto.
That's kind of like modern horror now. And does this game feel like that? Fuck no. They didn't go that route. In a lot of ways,
the Maylay does.
What they were going for was a more classic survival horror formula.
That's not the problem.
But who says that the modern horror is a better formula than the classic? Like, to me, I would much rather.
They're saying it's jank, Phil. They put jank through a thesaurus. That's what it means.
Than a game where it's just running around, looting shit, and avoiding an enemy, right? Like, let's be honest, the Amnesia series is a lot like that. And I'm not shitting on the Amnesia series, but wouldn't you rather play a game where you actually have some combat and you feel, wow, I overcame a challenge, I killed everything in that room, and I stopped the shit, I turned them into a fucking big gory mound of paste.
Depends on the game, Phil. Stay focused, we're derailing.
I ripped the items right out of their dead bodies, right? How fun is that? As opposed to, oh, I snuck through a bunch of bookcases.
I mean, don't you technically do that in Amnesia: The Dark Descent to some dude on a table?
While some invisible dude was trying to kill me. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the more visceral classic horror.
Okay, that's not the problem.
Horror, okay?
That's not the problem.
Exactly. Like Silent Hill 2, like the original Resident Evils, I would play those 10 times out of 10 before I would go and play another fucking first-person survival horror game again. Seriously. You know?
So where's your Silent Hill retrospective? No, we're just gonna do more walking sims through Game Pass? Sounds good, I guess.
No, I'm not saying they're bad. I mean, I just played Visage last year. I thought Visage was absolutely amazing. All right? But to me, when they say, oh, this game's kind of outdated in its game...
What was outdated, Phil? Did you read the rest of the review? I'm not going to assume what they said was outdated because I'm not reading reviews. But I can tell you, in my own personal experience, the Maylay feels outdated. Like...
gameplay mechanics. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you saying that?
Read it!
You actually have to survive because it's not
Stop reading the Twitter headline. Actually, click the link, bruh.
a modern game where by the second level, you have so much ammo oozing out of your pores and orifices, and the guns are so overpowered that basically you have absolutely no actual fear of anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, even
Dead Space, but okay.
Even Dead Space to some extent was guilty of that, especially by Dead Space 3,
Yeah.
right? Dead Space 1, more classic survival horror. Dead Space 2, a little bit of a hybrid, although I would say when it came to like the regenerator, that's where the horror came, an enemy you can't kill.
Not
Dead
really.
Space 3 was just like, dude, this is just like it's a shooter, right? And I guess what you could say is a lot
it's
of
an
modern
action
horror
horror
games
shooter.
within, they're kind of guilty of this, where maybe because the games became so run and gun and all about just shooting things.
Yeah, RE4.
The whole horror element was lost, right? Even Resident Evil's guilty of this. Resident Evil 5 and 6.
You just opened this saying horror is subjective, so okay, whatever, dude.
Where it turned more into a horror element was lost, right? Even Resident Evil's guilty of this. Resident Evil 5 and 6. Where it turned more into a shooter than anything else, right?
They were always shooters. What you mean is they're more action heavy. The more like summer blockbusters.
So I don't agree. Oh, it's an older style game, and because of that, it's not.
No, that's not.
It's not good. The only way that I will agree.
God, you're strawman.
Right, is the save system. The save system is flawed, and here's why. The game has a manual save. You can literally save.
You don't need to.
Anytime you want in the game.
Checkpoints are everywhere.
But it doesn't actually save your game, and I don't understand why games do this. Okay.
Okay.
So, the game actually, in reality, has a checkpoint system.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, you hit a key part of the story, or
every once in a while, feels like every other fight.
Spot. If you happen to die, it will reload you at that spot. But certain things like key items and things remain. It's kind of weird. I'll give you an example. So yesterday I was in an area where auto saved in a room that's considered a safe room. It has a vendor and all that stuff in it. Okay. But I hadn't looted the room yet. There was another room next door I hadn't looted. And then the third room coming up was the room with the enemies in it. All right. So it auto saves in the room. I loot everything. I go to the next room. I loot everything. I go to the room with the tough enemies. Oops, I died. So it auto loads me back at the safe room. All right. But as I start to look around the room, I realize some of the items I picked up aren't here anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's rude.
I don't get, like, why are they not here anymore? Right?
Well, won't matter, because the game's so heavy on its bare bones melee.
That's a little confusing. So then I go to the next room, but
yeah, it's kind of
items are
goofy.
in that room. So then I go to fight. Oops, I died again. I go back. Now more items are missing. I'm like, wait, so this is weird. It is saving, but it's spawning me back in the freaking save room. Well, the safe room. But then the item placement is different. It's weird. It's actually quite odd. There was another situation.
Sounds like it's punishing you for bad gameplay. That's
you could remove, and there
pretty
were items in
diabolical.
there. And every time that I died and came back, the items were completely different. So you can't really plan on what items you're gonna.
Wait, are they gone or are they different? Which means there's an element. There's like a randomization element, which is really not that surprising.
I died. There was an optional grading you could remove, and there were items in there. And every time that I died and came back, the items were completely different. So you can't really plan on what items you're going to get for the next room, because it seems like some of them are randomized. Okay?
That's kind of the point.
So the save system is annoying. Why have something that says manually save if it literally doesn't manually save? It should save right where you're saving. If there's a tough room in the next room, you know there's.
You want to save scum? Got it.
Enemies that are going to kill you coming up. You should be able to save up.
Why do you want to save scum when there's so many checkpoints? Like, so many checkpoints, because you're gonna be stuck meleeing things.
Outside the door, go in the room. If you die, you start from outside the door again. Now, teleport you 4 rooms back to what's considered the safe room. Now you have to painstakingly loot
4 rooms.
Every area between you and the room where the enemies are. That's
you
dumb.
poor
and
thing.
I think that could be improved, and I think that's a shortcoming of the game. Outside of that, I haven't seen another single problem. First of all, performance-wise, runs nice on the Xbox Series X. Does it have some frame stuttering? Yes, it does. Is it consistently bad? No, it's not. It's
this
pretty
video
good
has frame stuttering.
Pretty steady, and the key.
I shouldn't have interrupted him, but PC version, I do feel well. Okay, so I have a 3080. so take this with a grain of salt. From my perspective, people are overreacting when they say that PC Callisto is unplayable. It's definitely made a few battle encounters a bit iffy. Like, I couldn't tell if it was me or the game lagging out. But other than that, like, it's been manageable. So, I don't know why I'm saying this, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be patched out. Depending on when you listen to this video.
Key parts where I need it to run well, it's running well, and the combat seems good.
I just like talking about video games.
I don't have any complaints there about performance. I know some people were complaining, primarily PC players.
I'm not going to blame PC players if they want a refund, though. Like, that, yeah. Tangent.
I don't have any complaints there about performance. I know some people were complaining, primarily PC players.
Nice timing.
Stutters a ton and crashes. I've seen 0 crashes, and I do see some stuttering, but not a ton, and it doesn't really hinder the gameplay. So I'm happy with the graphical performance. Cool. And by the way, the lighting, amazing. Ooh. Some of the best lighting I've seen in any kind of a game, horror game in particular.
You said that was Stray.
The freaking.
You said that with Cat Game.
The water's reflecting light on the walls and stuff. It looks really. Whoa. Wow, this is pretty well done. It looks like a movie set almost. I really like that.
Those emotes, explosions.
So graphics, no problem.
Okay.
Gameplay elements. I mean, a lot of people said, "Oh, they don't like the repetitiveness of the gameplay." And,
yeah.
And you don't like the repetitiveness of the gameplay. Have you?
It's shallow.
Fucking played a survival horror game before?
Do you remember playing Dead Space?
Ever in history have you played one? They are all repetitive. Name one survival horror game you've ever played that's not repetitive.
Dead Space?
Like, that's like saying, man, you know, I wish this fighting game were better, but I just gotta keep using the same combos over and over. It's so repetitive. It's like, what are you, stupid?
No, like, you literally are using the same combos over and over. Because it's shallow.
Yeah, you fucking dunce. That's what the game is. Why play a genre of game that it relies on repetition?
Wait, did I?
Combos
I'm losing my brain.
It's so repetitive. You know, I wish this fighting game were better, but I just gotta keep using the same combos over and over. It's so repetitive.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you, stupid? Yeah, you fucking dunce.
No, they're... Okay, let me rephrase this. There's not enough variety to create your own rotation. Think Devil May Cry 5. You know what? Everything comes back to DMC5. Just go play DMC5. It's fucking awesome. Like, yeah, you get into a routine with DMC5, but you get to create your routine through a beautiful variety of attacks, and at any time, you could switch things up. It's great. Tangent.
Dunce. That's what the game is. Why play a genre of game that it relies on repetition to survive?
Because you bitch about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's exactly what you bitch about.
What the fuck?
It's only because you want to like this game that suddenly this repetition is okay for you. Great.
What are you talking about? Right?
Anything to be smug and better than other people.
Someone just said, well, what about Resident Evil 7 and 8? What about it? What about it?
Yeah.
I mean, different locations? The further in you get, Callisto Protocol, the locations are different. The enemies are different. The challenges are different.
Wow.
Right now, you could fight regular enemies. You could fight the mutators. You could fight the fast-moving ones that crawl on the ceiling and jump out of the floors. There's different enemies right now.
You could fight Sneasel. You could fight Granbull. You could fight Entei. So much variety.
The little leech things that jump and grab you. There's the tentacles that come out and get you. There's a good variety of enemies, right?
That, it doesn't... Okay. You still bash them until they die with, like, the same single combo.
So, I don't even know what you're talking about. I really don't understand that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's good variety. The environments are changing. Now
not really.
The dome, now we're in a botanical garden as opposed to a sewer or a prison. We have to think about it. We went from a prison to a bunch of underground corridors to, like, sewers, and now we're in a dome, and I'm sure there's going to be more locations, too.
It still feels samey.
That's not variety.
Because for some people, it's probably still samey. It's a new same shit, different location. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Oh, well, it's all in space. Well, you're a fucking moron. Sorry. Sorry.
Who is this straw man, Phil?
It's not at a fucking circus, and then maybe, you know, we'll go to your hometown and we'll go to your local Starbucks and make you a caramel macchiato while you wait.
The hipster in Seattle straw man. Got it.
No, what do you think it's going to be? It's a fucking survival horror. These people are complaining about nothing. Really?
You're complaining about nothing. You've made someone that doesn't exist.
The one thing that I can see people complaining about, they don't like the Maylay system. Fine.
Yeah.
You don't like the
Okay.
Maylay system. Admittedly, you're forced to use the Maylay system for about 2 hours. Then you start getting guns and you get the grip. And
I have
now
no
you
ammo,
You
Lebowski.
don't have to keep using the Maylay system after the first 2 hours.
I have no ammo.
Optional to even use it. You could be shooting, you could be grabbing and throwing, you know, you could highlight, you could upgrade just those things to make them better. And now that your problems are gone. So here's what it is. All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest.
There we
Here's
go.
what happened. They sent out review codes for Callisto Protocol, right? And
Raw
all of a
DD, I'm
sudden,
had a
reviewers
stroke.
had to probably beat the game in 48 hours. They were
Oh
told
my
by their
God, Phil.
publisher,
No.
whoever it is, by their boss. Here's your code. Beat it in 2 days. Come back to me with a thorough review. Oh, okay. Now I gotta rush. So let's try to rush the game, all right? Oh my God, there's a room with enemies that I can't see and they keep killing me. And this Maylay system, Bob left, Bob right, Bob, Bob right.
This is just you're just describing your God of War playthrough.
Bob right, shoot, They don't like it because it's not something that can easily be cheesed. It's not something that you can bully your way through. It's not a game where you know.
I mean, it has kinesis, which is the most abusable thing in Dead Space. And if you have enough charges, and I presume you max out the grip, you can cheese it.
You're going that you can bully your way through. It's not a game where you know your guns are overpowered, you're stockpiling ammo, you come in like Rambo, you're shooting everything in the corridor, blowing up. You know, you can't do that. You got to use your brain, right? You got to fucking be doing something.
I can't use my brain. I unga bunga everything.
It takes intelligence, and yes, there's a
Intelligence.
feeling of like everyone's almost like a puzzle. But once
No,
you
it's
solve it,
not.
fun. They don't like that. They want something that can easily. Oh, I cracked the code, right?
That's what you're doing with your axe in God of War, bro.
I know exactly what to do to turbo through it, and it's wow. Now I can review it in 48 hours, right?
Is this
So
just
they're
a
all pissy
projection
about that.
segment?
Oh, it's outdated. It's outdated.
Yeah,
Jesus
it is.
Christ.
It's
And,
clunky
really,
as
I
fuck.
can't imagine someone playing this game rage quitting it.
Bro, like, Sonic Frontiers has more fluid combat. But I don't know if that's actually kind of rude. Because, like, the point with, like, early Resident Evils and even 4 and, you know, Callisto is a bit slower. You know, it's stiff, and especially in Dead Space, Isaac's got a heavy-ass suit. So, my apologies. I'm sorry. I let everybody down.
The only thing I can say is if you were playing it on a harder difficulty and you didn't learn the nuances of the combat engine first, and now you're actually trying to like learn how to play it on a harder difficulty.
That's a great
and the enemies
face.
are like 1 to 2 hit killing you. Yeah, I can see why you'd be
Yeah, they like 3-hit kill me instead on medium. It's great.
pissy about it. But why
Oh,
did you play it on
thank
a
you.
harder difficulty before you learned it? It's
Why
a
do
new
you
IP.
assume they
It's
did?
not Dead Space 4. That's another thing. I think a lot of people thought Callisto Protocol was Dead Space 4.
Oh, damn, I put my money that he was gonna call this Dead Space plus. Because he calls Elden Ring Dark Souls plus. I love the hypocrisy. Thanks, Phil.
It's not Dead Space 4. It's a new IP. It plays differently.
Humbler
You're gonna have to
clapping.
learn things from the ground up. The moment you start
There's
playing
not
a
much
brand
to
new
learn.
game franchise, you put it on the harder difficulty only if you're a fucking idiot.
Bro,
You
what?
learn the game first, then
You can't learn on hard?
you challenge yourself to the harder difficulty.
Why? ¿Por qué no las dos, my dude?
Stop it with the bullshit. Like, why?
Bruh.
Why
What
would
is
you-
this straw man?
Seriously. Oh, well, I did it for my viewers because I'm trying to put a more entertaining
Yeah.
experience out. Yeah. You know what was entertaining? When you died and you rage quit the game and deleted it from your console. That was really entertaining for them because they got you.
What?
Because you're stupid. You're gullible. You fell for the trap. You fell for them trolling you.
Hey, Phil, maybe they uninstalled it because they hated it. Did you consider... They could have changed the difficulty on the fly. It's literally what you can do in Callisto. I could switch it to easy mode anytime I want. So this logic doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because you're stupid. You're gullible. You fell for the trap. You fell for them trolling you and saying it would only be good if it was harder. You made it harder. You pissed yourself off, and now you look like a clown on the internet. What did you think was going to happen? Right?
Sorry, I keep cutting
just
him
play
off.
the fucking game and enjoy it. So
Yeah,
many of these
maybe you
content creators
should.
are, like, beholden to their audience now. I gotta again, it's all about the length of the edict, right? Oh, I play on hard. Whenever I play a new game, I play on the harder difficulty to prove that I'm a massive challenging gamer and I'm rewarded with a big throbbing erection. Who fucking cares?
One, thank you for the censorship, DDM. We are a very squeaky clean place around here. And two, it's not. This is another straw man, Phil. Some people just want a challenge.
No one cares. It's like, wow.
Why do you care?
You know what the best quote about this is? The fucking angry video game nerd.
What?
15 goddamn years ago.
Oh, hell.
Had a quote in one of his reviews, and I still remember it to this day.
Wow.
He's playing a game, an NES game, right? And it's hard as shit, and he's raging about it. And all of a sudden, he stops the review, all right? He's playing the game like this. He's so angry and upset. Oh, it's so hard.
Which game was
And he goes,
this?
oh, and he goes like this, you know what? Let's be real here. Does it matter if I beat this game? Is there a pot of gold at the end of the fucking rainbow if I beat it?
Oh, is it? No, that's from one of those shovelware games. Yeah.
No. What's the point of me actually going on and play this game and beat it? He's like,
It was a bad game, Phil. That's why he stopped playing it. Holy shit, this analogy.
the point of me.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I keep cutting him off too soon. I forget the name of the company, but like really bad shovelware games had this logo of a pot of gold with a rainbow coming out of it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was a mark of really, like, it was like Asylum levels of just bad. Like terrible coding, broken games. Not the same as somebody. It's not the same as somebody measuring their e-dick. It's just a bad game.
He actually ended the. Let's be real here. Does it matter if I beat this game? Is there a pot of gold at the end of the fucking rainbow if I beat it? No. What's the point of me actually going on and play this game and beat it? He's like, oh boy, I beat the Nintendo. It really matters in life, doesn't it? The only reason anyone would continue to play a game like this is because they're a fucking nerd.
Well, that's also a parody skit.
And then he picks up his controller and he continues to play. You understand? These people are
So the punchline is that he wanted to measure his e-dick. I went on this whole tangent for nothing. Help!
fooling themselves today into thinking this artificial difficulty they're creating for themselves by playing on hard or even a high.
But there's only one difficulty in most NES games. I'm a bit confused. I guess leave a comment if I paused Phil too much and now I'm confused and missed the point.
Higher level. This artificial. And then he
Maybe I need to rewind.
play a game like this in life, doesn't it? The only reason anyone would continue to play a game like this is because they're a fucking nerd. And then he picks up his controller and he continues to play.
Okay, but it was a bad game. Was part of the punchline. I guarantee you, he was talking about a bad game. Or maybe AVGN was supposed to be just making fun of even good games. Because that was just his shtick, an actual shtick.
You understand? These people are fooling themselves today into thinking this artificial difficulty they're creating for themselves by playing on hard or even a higher level of difficulty.
Dude, we wildin'.
Somehow has meaning. It doesn't. You're playing a single fucking player game.
Yeah, why do you care so much?
There is no.
Why do you?
You know, ranking system hall of fame that so-and-so streamer and content creator played on hard and beat it on hard on the first time, and now
Actually, the speedrunning community does.
you'll be known in the annals of history as the greatest gamer ever. You're a moron. You're an actual moron. You fooled yourself into thinking playing this game on hard somehow meant
You fooled
something
yourself into
and was
thinking
gonna be
this is what
meaningful to
people
anyone.
are.
It's not. It's stupid. It's dumb. You're wasting everyone's time. Just play the fucking game at the intended difficulty it was designed for. If you play it and
Okay, well, Phil, I forget. There's a difficulty above normal that Halo expects you to play on. But it highlights on normal by default.
You like it. And now you say, you know what? I like this so much. I want to do a second run. And that second run.
What if
is
it's
hard
not
difficulty.
replayable enough
And
for me to give a
now
shit?
I enjoy the game even more because it was more challenge and it was more to overcome. That makes
What if it was too easy on the default setting, Phil?
sense to me. But if you're a content creator or a streamer,
For that player.
and for some reason you feel this overwhelming need, this force, this pull to play games on the harder difficulty your first run, and then you're playing a game like Callisto Protocol and it hands you your own
Callisto
ass in a paper bag, and you rage quit on your stream like a little sissy, it's your own
Sissy? I thought you didn't care about E-pennes, bitch.
fucking fault. Your bag, and you rage quit on your stream like a little sissy, it's your own fucking fault. You deserve it because you're an idiot. Stop giving in to the demands of your viewers who are only there to see you suffer. They don't want you. They want to see you cry. They want to see you bitch. They want to see you beg. They want to see you rage quit and delete the game off your hard drive. That's why they do it. That's why
What?
they're asking to see you beg. They want to see you. They don't like you. They want to see you cry. They want to see you bitch. They want to see you beg. They want to see you rage quit and delete the game off your hard drive. That's why.
Oh, it's projection. Phil, no. This is a cope. Because it's like, okay, I can't be the only one being specifically bullied for rage quitting. So, oh, this
They
makes
wanna see
sense
you
now.
bitch. They want to see you beg. They want to see you rage quit and delete the game off your
Beg.
hard drive. That's why they do it. That's why they're asking for you to play on hard. Take your
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm acting like this is a big revelation. I guess it's kind of obvious, but when you're getting tangled up more than Phil's Christmas tree lights in his mania, it's like, oh.
from someone who's put up with this shit for so many years.
Yeah.
I know exactly what's going on with these fucking people on the internet. They like to see us suffer. They want to see us squirm. They laugh at you. And
Okay. I mean, yeah, I beat myself up all the time that I kind of suck at video games, but if my audience is entertained, well, then the show's gonna keep going then.
guess what? They're not going to support you because you did that.
Oh.
They laugh at you. And guess what? They're not going to support you because you did that. They don't give two shits. They're just there to laugh at your misery. So instead of that, just
I don't get more support when I play on higher difficulties, so why bother? Yo. Yo. Damn, bro.
enjoy the fucking game. Play it for what it's supposed to be at face fucking value. And then if you like it so much, go back and redo it on the second difficulty. But what gets me is
Bro, I would not want to replay God of War twice. The reboot ones. Just to do it. Like, if I don't like it that much, like, I don't want to replay a 40-hour game unless it's GOAT tier, man.
there's content creators out there. They literally started playing Callisto Protocol on hard and rage quit. Oh, this game sucks. Rage quit. It doesn't suck. You suck. You're an idiot. You didn't learn the system. And now you're pissy about
Yeah, actually, no. They probably learned the system and said, wow, I fucking hate how this mechanic works. I don't like the game anymore. Uninstall.
it. Started playing Callisto Protocol on hard and rage quit. Oh, this game sucks. Rage quit. It doesn't suck. You suck. You're an idiot.
Like, as long... Sorry. I'm looping back and then cutting him off again. But as long as you can tell me why you rage quit, like, why you don't like the game, fair enough. Like, you know? I'm sure there's gonna be, like... You won't hear me stop gushing about Devil May Cry. The exact mechanics that make me adore it might be the reason why somebody wouldn't adore it. Like, aw, damn, bro. Life sucks. I don't know. Where am I going with this? Help!
Hard. Creators out there, they literally started playing Callisto Protocol on hard
Okay, one more time.
and rage quit. Oh, this game sucks. Rage quit. It doesn't suck. You suck. You're an idiot. You didn't learn the system. And now
Okay,
you're pissy
yeah.
about it because the game destroyed you. You're a fucking moron. And now you misrepresent a new release and make it look bad.
Street Fighter
when you're the
underscore?
one who's bad. That pisses me off.
Why can't the game look bad? Why do I have to coddle it?
A new release and make it look bad when you're the one who's bad. That pisses me
Wait,
off. Misrepresent a new release.
Misrepresent.
Bad when you're the one who's bad.
Okay,
That
dude.
pisses me off. That genuinely pisses me off. You know? And now there's people all over the internet. Oh, it's a 5 out of 10. Okay, tell me why it's a 5 out of 10.
Read the fucking review!
They won't even mention the saving, which is the problem that I'm having. The checkpoint
Maybe because it wasn't a problem for them, Phil.
system. Oh, I don't like the melee combat system.
Yeah, it
You
sucks.
don't like it. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means
Okay, well, if they don't like it, they're gonna rate it less. Hello?
you don't like the system. Oh, I don't like the melee combat system. Well, you don't like it. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means you don't like it. You didn't want to learn it. You want
What?
a game that's a run and gun, like all the other survival horror games. You don't like the fact you have to learn something new and use some intelligence in the fucking game to survive.
It's not
scary.
intelligence.
Well, no. What do you consider scary? Everyone thinks something different is scary. Personally,
Okay.
I find a room where I don't know what's coming up scary. It's
Oh, we're
ominous,
looping.
It's interesting and it's challenging. And when I die,
Ah, it's rewind time.
myself to try to beat that room again, and I try a few more.
You bitch when you have to redo content. You literally earlier about the whole checkpoint in the save system. You hate having to reloot 4 rooms. 4 rooms. And you're telling me this now.
More times challenging, and when I die, I reapply myself to try to beat that room again, and I try.
It is just because you want to so badly like this game. Suddenly everything you bitch about every other video game gets a pass. You absolute shill.
a few more times, and when I find
This is what being a shill is, Phil. Come on.
cool. That's horror, and also the ominous tone of the plot, not knowing really what's going on. That's a key part of survival
Okay, the plot's not that deep, Phil. Calm down.
horror. That's absolutely present in this game. So what exactly is
I'm calmed down now, okay?
Right? Oh, well, my audience doesn't see me jump scaring and acting like a sissy girl every 5 seconds, so they'll
fuck
throw
are
me
you
hundreds
talking
of
about?
dollars on the stream. So this game's not
Whoa,
like
whoa,
a
whoa,
sissy
whoa.
girl every 5 seconds, so they'll throw me hundreds of dollars on the stream. So this game's not scary. It sucks. Okay, now
Wait.
Well, my audience doesn't see me jump scaring and acting like a sissy girl every 5 seconds, so they'll throw me hundreds of dollars on the stream. So
Okay, sorry. So, I thought he was saying that they're giving me money because I'm not scared. No, okay. No, he's saying they aren't giving me money because, yeah, okay. Whatever.
this game's not scary.
Okay.
It sucks. Okay, now
I know what's going on. I'm losing my trains of thought, but I know
it's
what.
not scary. It sucks. Okay, now we understand. See, now we can understand that association. You're saying it's not scary
Money.
because you can't make big bank on it. Okay,
Okay. It's fucking money every time.
that makes now absolutely present
Okay.
in this game. So what exactly isn't scary?
Okay.
Right? Oh, well, my audience doesn't see me jump scaring and acting like a sissy girl every 5 seconds, so they'll throw me hundreds of dollars on the stream. So this game's
Yeah.
not scary. It sucks.
Okay, yeah, I thought he was saying they're throwing me money because I'm not scared, when he's saying, I need to be scared for them to throw money. Okay, sorry.
Okay, now we understand. See, now we can understand that association. You're saying it's not scary because you can't make big bank on it. Okay, that makes more sense than saying the game in general is not scary. You see, you got to really make the associations of what's really being said versus what they mean, because that's what
What?
it is. You got to understand the associations to realize where they're coming from, right?
Okay, their opinion? Is this did you just put opinion through a thesaurus?
You can't say that this game is not scary and say Dead Space was scary. They're the same.
Maybe that's the problem, Phil. That's why I don't like those dark picture games. Because it's a one-trick pony. It just keeps doing the same thing over and over. It's no longer a cute novelty. It's just spam.
It's the same style of game. Same kind of scare, same everything. No, here's the truth. We're all desensitized, okay?
Oh, wow.
It's desensitized,
Okay.
all right? When you are playing Dead Space for the first time and you've never played a sci-fi survival horror game before,
What is this segment?
okay? You think it's scary as shit because you've never seen anything like it. When I played Dead Space 1, what was the title of my first video? Scary as hell. I never played the game like that before.
Okay.
I was pooping my pants. All right.
Sure.
We played 3 Dead
We gotta
Space
have
games,
scat
we
in
played
one of our
Alien
videos here.
Isolation. We've seen this before.
Somewhere in our video.
So now, right? It's not going to be as scary. You're desensitized to that style of horror.
So then there's the justification. They're more knowledgeable about the genre and its tropes.
It doesn't mean it's actually not scary. It means you've seen so much.
Yeah.
Right? That now you're not really scared anymore. And that's okay. I'm still finding it scary for other various reasons. The jump scares get me. And like I said, the ominous nature of each room.
Wow, Shadow does not want to give me good commentary.
Against the odds. And the odds are stacked way against you. And you can actually feel
This is the third time, Phil. Please stop.
Tough gauntlet of enemies. That's the appeal of the game. If that's not what you're looking for, fine. Then skip Callisto Protocol. But don't say the game sucks. Don't give it a 5 out of 10 review.
Why not?
Don't piss and shit on it. Don't rage quit it like a baby. Fucking ridiculous. Like, stop shitting on games just because it's going to get you clickbait.
They shat on the game because they thought it sucked. What? His strawman logic is jumping everywhere.
You know? Or these reviewers who had to beat it in 48 hours and couldn't because the fucking game is hard and they couldn't take... I have to work? I can't just sit here and beat it in one sitting? It's a horror game. I thought you could beat all horror games in one sitting.
Projection?
Fuck you.
Bro.
Really? The thing is, there's so many games out there that are worthy of rage quitting. I mean it too. I'm playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The game starts me in a match. We're down by 40 kills in a team deathmatch. My game is laggy as shit. I can't even shoot anyone. I fill them with bullets, no hit detection. Quit the shit. That's worthy of quitting. Why? That's ruining my time.
No.
That's ruining your time. And that's just showing how bad
my
the
time
servers are. Quit that shit and find a good match. That's worth rage quitting. You're rage quitting a single player game. What? Worth rage quitting. Showing how bad their fucking servers are. Quit that shit and find a good match. That's worth rage quitting. You're rage quitting a single player game.
What?
Oh my god. Anyway.
What is the what?
It is what it is. You know, I can't make people not be irresponsible. I just can't. I can't make.
Oh, I'm irresponsible.
And I can't make content creators not be irresponsible. I can't. But
okay.
Be honest with you guys. All right. Callisto Protocol is certainly not perfect. You know.
Yeah.
But so far, I'm really enjoying it. I
Good
think
for
it's
you.
A really solid outing. It's a different take on survival horror because it has.
No, it's not.
Maylay,
no, it's not.
It's not.
That's the problem. That's why people are giving it 5 out of 10s. Is that a little extreme? Maybe. I haven't finished the game, but like maybe that's the problem.
Just about on survival horror because it has a new element with the Maylay.
Is that it's not doing anything different.
It's about all shooting things. You have to use strategy to win.
Amnesia isn't about shooting things. What makes Callisto so special? Because
it's still got the air of mystery and fun that you want from a survival.
It's
horror game.
really not that deep, Phil.
At least on Xbox Series X. Again, PC apparently is different. It runs like shit. But
it's fine.
You know, I do not appreciate when you have a mob mentality of people who just want to shit on something, but they can't really justify it. Because
read the fucking review.
I can easily take every bullshit thing they're saying. It's not scary. It's too hard. And I can easily disprove it. Just that
I could easily disprove all of this, suddenly video game good, by pointing out all the exact moments you rage quit a game because of these exact same moments, or give it a 0 out of 10 or whatever. I'm exaggerating, by the way, when I say 0 out of 10.
they're lazy.
With your reviews.
Lazy people.
Lazy.
Fucking, you know, don't actually want to give a fair shake to this game. They just want to have it be the last sensationalist story for the year that the game sucks when everyone thought it was going to be good. Bullshit.
What?
Okay? I had enough of their bullshit.
Oh. So, you're accusing them of being contrarian for the sake of it, while you're sitting here being contrarian for the sake of it.
Shit. So, yeah.
Phil's just doing a clone jutsu in front of us.
Required to play through a game either. And I should definitely...
Well, then what's the point of this, Phil?
Back this up, too. I should...
What? They don't have... You're rage quitting, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay if you didn't want to finish the game.
Either. And I should definitely...
Endless trash!
Back this up, too. I should say this. No, just because you're maybe someone's audience urged them to play a game, or... You know what I mean? You're not required to like it. You're not. But you gotta justify it. You have to justify.
They did.
What you
Combat
said.
sucks, bitch.
And a lot of the negative things I'm seeing getting thrown around the internet are just bullshit.
What do you mean?
It's a mob mentality against the game. That's just not fair. You can easily be talked away by anyone who's actually playing the fucking game to any intelligent capacity.
I am actually playing the game, asshole. Combat's not that deep, which is really annoying.
But that's the problem. These people aren't playing it to intelligent capacity. They were trying to have an agenda. They were rushing through it to try to get a review.
An agenda. The Callisto agenda.
Out. They were just trying to get a cheap scare for their audience. They're not getting that. So all of a sudden it's like, oh shit. Now I'm not getting the required reaction, or I'm not getting what I was trying to get out of this game when milking it. So time to turn this into the opposite. Oh, let's just make fun of it, right? Bullshit. I hate it. So personally, 5 hours in, I like Callisto Protocol. It's not flawless, but it's
dude, his liver spots.
It's fun. Yes, it's scary. And I actually, like I said, if I wasn't a variety streamer, I would love to play that game again today. But I know that if I played a third stream in a row, people would be going crazy. Heads would roll. You're like, what are you doing? You know, you're doing the same thing too much. We want variety and yada yada. I get that.
You're going to play Street Fighter nonstop for the next beta weekend. So, like, whatever, dude.
So today, you know, we're going to the other games. We're alternating, and then I get back to it tomorrow. I can't wait to play it again. All right?
I can't wait to play it again.
I'm excited for more. I hope you guys will join me for the journey. For those who have already watched my first 5 parts, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I hope you'll continue.
I hope we can get another DSP versus DSP video, especially on this game, with all of this.
Continue to watch and support.
With this whole attitude. And DDM died.
All right, today because that I'm enjoying myself, and then I see so many people. Oh, I can't believe you're enjoying it because everyone else hates it. What?
No, you're being. Phil, you're being fake. That's what the issue is.
Else, and then you can't believe you're enjoying it because everyone else hates it. What? Everyone else, and then you look into it. No, everyone else doesn't hate it, but a few journalists do, and a group of prominent content creators do. So now, universally, everyone must hate it. That's bullshit, man. Sorry, I'm not playing your fucking game. This game is not as bad as people are saying it is. This is honestly, it's another Gotham Knights situation. Gotham Knights is not a flawless game. It has a lot of flaws, a lot of shortcomings. I feel like the ending is botched. But it's a pretty solid outing for people who are fans of DC Comics and Batman. Most reviewers say it was a piece of dog shit. They lied. Yeah. They didn't actually play the game. They idiotically rushed.
I'm pretty sure they did. Wait, so they rushed it, but they still played it.
Through it and didn't play it in a way that made logical sense.
Oh, that made logical sense, whatever the fuck that means.
Hated it. Well, don't do that, you fucking moron. The game has a million missions to do. Do them in variety order so the game's entertaining.
Yeah, I don't like that argument he has. Like, I get what he's trying to say, but it's dumb. What if I still don't want to do 1,000 mindless busy work missions? But just, you know, alternate them. Well, then I'm gonna still hate going back to the busy work missions. What the
Why are you doing all around? The game has a million missions to do. Do them in variety order so the game's entertaining. Why are you doing all the side shit first? Like,
maybe because they need to grind.
You need to have a brain.
You need to have a brain.
To be able to put in a responsible place. And these people just fucking, it pisses me off. Again,
his straw man's falling apart.
Your contender, but it ain't a fucking 4 or 5 out of 10 either. Like these people reviewed it.
Bro, it is such a shovelware looking game. And it doesn't matter. anytime he was like trying to sell about how like you can play the characters and like they have all these different skills and shit and there's so many different characters, I'm like, us, that's just Skylanders with capes. That's cool, bruh. Wow, how exciting. That's gonna sell it right away.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna calm down now. Hold on. Ready? Ready?
Endless trash!
Joy to the world.
Fuck. God damn.
Mark my words.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Fuck off.
Everyone, I don't want to be upset. I want to have fun with games with you guys.
You just want money, dude.
I just want to calm down.
Phil is
We're going to have a good time today on stream. I got it out of my system. I really was upset because I went into this game yesterday
And we're
with everyone
looping.
telling me, oh, Phil, it's such a shame this game sucks. And
Yeah,
I was
it,
like, what?
it kinda sucks.
Like, I don't know if I'm going to
I'm still gonna play it.
I'm going to say this game sucks right off the bat. And so many people, even viewers of mine, were saying, oh, didn't you hear this guy says it sucks, that guy says it sucks, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks. I play it, I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
What the fuck are you talking about? Why would you people be so negative when I'm constantly being negative about games?
You know?
And The Last of Us.
So, you know, it really, it drives me nuts that people have to go through, they have to go with the mob mentality of what everyone's saying. And then all of a sudden, here's the thing, here's the dangers of that, okay? Because I've been there.
All right, Phil, here, I'll give you a non-mob mentality opinion or something. I had fun playing Sonic Frontiers, and it's still a kind of bad game. Still would not recommend. Ooh, man, how can I have my own opinion? Whoa.
When you just believe what the mob says, you tend to look at things from a qualified perspective and basically
What?
come in with preconceived notions. So for
What are the-
example,
word
if
salad.
absolutely no one had heard negative things about Callisto Protocol and played it at face value yesterday, I guarantee you that the opinions on the internet would have been very different.
Okay.
But because you had a select few of reviewers and content creators who came out and shat on it that one night.
Okay, Phil, I heard the early reviews of people who were like, no, I don't like that, you know, streamers or whatever, who are just like, no, I don't like this game. I still paid the full $60 for the game because I want to experience it myself and still get my own opinion, because it's in a genre and a just type of game that I generally enjoy. Like, it was something I was willing to take a risk for. It's even though people were saying not to buy it.
All of a sudden, viewers and content
Building your own opinion is really, really fun. Let me tell you.
creators who came out and shat, but because you had a select few of reviewers and content creators who came out and shat on it that one night, all of a sudden, Friday morning, the consensus is, wow, what a disappointment. That's not good. Now you have people who are very well planning on playing it and going in and judging
So consumers, it's the double O consumer argument. Says the double O consumer.
it fairly. They already know in their heads, this game sucks. So they play it with the mentality, this game sucks. And now you're looking for things to suck. Or you're judging things
Okay,
that
yeah.
are a slight shortcoming or a little different from what you expected. Oh, that sucks.
Okay.
Well, it's not Dead Space, man. It's not supposed
Okay, like, I fully, like, I was expecting this game to be running, like, give me all the bullets, like Dead Space. That's on me. So then I realized, okay, what else is this game doing? A really shallow unga bunga for the combat. That's my problem.
to be. What you expected, oh, that sucks. Well, it's not Dead Space, man. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be its own franchise. That's what they were going for. So
Okay.
why are you holding it to a judgment that it must be like what Dead Space was? And
We're
that,
holding
you
it to the
here's
standard of,
guys,
can it be a good
series,
game?
You know, everything's different for everyone. And it
Okay.
drives me bonkers.
Yeah, so then why are you being driven bonkers over people giving it lower reviews based on their preferences?
So, don't judge games based on what everyone else in a mob mentality is saying.
They aren't.
It's ludicrous, okay?
Luda-
It's absolutely fucking ludicrous that people judge it like that, all right? I like it so far. I'm actually very much looking
Okay,
forward to more.
dude.
You know what the funniest part of all this could be?
Sure.
Tomorrow I could play it and my opinion could change.
Wow, you don't say.
You know, tomorrow I could play it and, oh shit, you know.
That is literally what happened to me. Mid-stream, my opinion changed once I realized, like, oh shit, I'm out of bullets and I'm stuck in this area and I have to just unga bunga. Oh.
It won't be as good. But at least for the first
Oh.
5 hours, man, I don't see any of the shit people are complaining about. I just don't. It doesn't
Okay.
exist.
Wow. So, I don't know, maybe the reviews talked about their whole experience. Asshole.
It's fucking people who are nitpicking or going with the bandwagon complaining about. I just don't. It doesn't exist. It's fucking people who are nitpicking or going with the bandwagon. And that does piss me off.
He's backpedaling. That's why I rewinded. You know, he's like, you people rushed the game and you're all a bunch of stupid people and I'm only 5 hours in. My opinion could change.
Because the game deserves to have some credibility and not be shat on by a bunch of bandwagon. Okay.
Are we done?
All right.
That
Ladies and
chin
gentlemen,
scratch.
that was
Is that a new
Callisto
tick?
Protocol story. Now,
That
two
sucked.
stories. The first is they're making a movie based on Sifu.
It always comes back to Sifu! Well, I guess that's a good stopping point then. Thanks for joining. And I'm getting a phone call, so that's perfect. Until the next video, y'all. Bye!